Enigma here, and today I'm going to be talking about my top from best to worst Mario Kart title. So I'm going to rank from worst, actually no, not best to worst, worst to best. Um, Before we start, I'm just gonna say I love Mario Kart, and when I say worst, I'm not talking about worst as in this game is terrible. I love every Mario. I'm just ranking them based on my perspective on like how they are and like how they play, like what features they add if they're any good. So yeah, we're gonna start right now. So number 8. Also Mario Kart arcade titles are going to be out of this countdown. So number 8. In the number 8 spot I have Mario Kart 8, and this is going to be controversial for some of you who actually like this game. I like this game. It's an amazing game, and some people even consider it to be one of the best Mario Kart games. I'm one of those people that don't like this game. I meant to say I like it. It's just my least favorite Mario Kart game, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't like it as much as other people do. I was disappointed at the character roster. The only new characters we've gotten were the Kooplings. They could have been one separate character slot if they did a little drop down menu. And then we got baby Rosalina, who was just another baby clone. And then we got Pink Gold Peach. I think that's self explanatory. And then we just got DLC, which the DLC is just Tanuki Mario, Cat Peach, and Dry Bowser, and then guest characters, the villagers, and Link. I'm kind of disappointed, and I heard there's a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe coming out. Um, they're returning. Um, Bowser Jr. and Dry Bones are returning, but again, they have the Inklings. I don't think they really need to be in, even though some people are happy about that. Another thing I'm disappointed of is the item distribution. What I'm talking about is like item distribution is the items you get in what places. So in this game, stars can be in 4th, you get bananas and green shells in 10th, so is the battle mode. Battle mode is terrible in this game. I was hoping for some battle mode tracks, but we all we got were um all we got were just blatant copies of actual racing tracks in this game. And I'm just gonna say that is not battle mode. And then one last thing I'm gonna talk about is the retro tracks. They ruined their formula from adding 4 new tracks from their 2 newest games. It's all ruined. Like it's all wrong. Um However, I'll go over some things I like about this game. First of all, the anti-gravity feature is kind of cool. Um, it's a really nice feature, and I wouldn't mind seeing it come back. And the new tracks are awesome and are well thought out. But that's really all I like about this game. It's also fun, but the online mode is crappy too. So yeah. But anyway, let's go on to number 7. Next up on my list is Mario Kart Super Circuit. This game is very fun to play. It's for the Game Boy Advance. I own one, but the tracks are very simple, and a lot of the things that are in this game you can just play in other Mario Kart games. Honestly, like almost all of the like I mean, like, there's a lot of tracks that aren't used for retro tracks in this game, but like, um, yeah, I think this game is overall kind of boring a little bit, but it's definitely a slightly better than Mario Kart 8 in my opinion. Mario Kart 8 was just lacking in a lot of things, and this game is like that a little bit too, but not really. This game is very fun to play, and I mean, it's kind of fun, but like sometimes, like for playing it for like a long time, it gets very boring, and the track designs are kind of like Super Mario Kart, and that game came out like 9 years ago before this game came out, so yeah, I'm kind of surprised the tracks are like this, especially since Mario Kart 64 came out before this game. And that game had a ton of track design. But anyway, let's go on to number 6. Number 6 is Super Mario Kart. Alright, the game that started it all. Why is it this low on the list? Okay, well, this game is beyond boring. It's probably just as boring as Super Mario Kart. Um, Another thing is, I mean, not Super Mario Kart Super Circuit. So, um, the track designs are boring, but this time I don't blame them because this is on the SNES. So, like, of course, it's not going to be perfect. But yeah, I mean, it could have been a little bit better. But, anyway, another thing I have trouble with is that I feel like every time I have to turn, I feel like I always run into the wall. And that's kind of a problem. I mean, it shouldn't really be that way. Um, but yeah, personally, this game is kind of boring. But the only reason it's higher than Mario Kart Super Circuit is because this is the game that started it all, and it's kind of nostalgic. But anyway, let's get on to number 5. All right, number 5 is Mario Kart 64, and this is the point in the list where I'll actually start gushing instead of bashing. So this game is very nostalgic. I love the tracks in this game. The only reason I put it here is because the graphics don't really live up to today's graphics. I'm not used to these graphics. I'm normally used to good graphics, but they can't help it because of the Nintendo 64's hardware limitations. Like, of course they're gonna have crappy graphics, but this game has probably some of my favorite tracks ever. Like, I love Luigi Raceway. I love Moo Moo Farm. Uh, Very controversial one, but I kind of like Frappy Snowland. Um, yeah. Like, there's only one track that hasn't appeared as a retro track from this game, and that's Wario Stadium. So it's most likely going to be in the next game. But this game is pretty fun, and I recommend it to anyone really. So on to number 4. Number number 4 is Mario Kart 7. Now this is probably the part where people are like, "Hey, why did you put Mario Kart 8 at number 8 and why this at number 4 since it's kind of like the same game except on a 3DS?" Well, that's the thing. You can take this game wherever you want, and well, this game is just better content. Um, One thing I forgot to mention in the Mario Kart 8 thing is that I'm just not a big fan of the rock music. It just doesn't feel like Mario. It feels like something that would be in a Sonic game. This game still has the beautiful Mario song and an awesome Rainbow Road. Um, but it's just like it's just like better. Like there's some crappy characters, but like some good characters like Shy Guy. Yeah, so like all like him is good. Um, there's also some neat tracks, and I'm obsessed with the underwater and gliding mechanics. This is like the game where it came, like where it debuted. So yeah, this game is overall of pretty enjoyment, and I like the. Not a lot of people say this, but I kind of do kind of like the retro tracks. And also, sorry for the lag in this Mario Kart 7 video, which is this one's pretty laggy, the one I found. So yeah. Anyway, let's go on to number three. We're getting into our top three. Number three. Number three is Mario Kart Wii. Ah, rhyme. So anyway, Mario Kart Wii is an overall fun game. Um, I never get bored while playing this game. Unlike most Mario Kart games, like this game is overall very fun. Um, it's fun to play with people and other things. So yeah, there's also so much custom tracks. I love the wheelie and the tricks. This is really the only game where the tricks really matter. Um, like this game is just so fun and has my favorite character of probably the entire Mario Kart series, which is Funky Kong. Um, but yeah, I really love this game. It's just really fun, and I could just play it for hours, honestly, and still never get bored. There's just so much to do in this game. But yeah, we're getting into our top two spots, so let's just get on to number two. Number two is Mario Kart DS. Just like Mario Kart Wii, this game never gets tiring. And the reason why it's higher than Mario Kart Wii is there's much more to do. Okay, so there's Emblem Creator, which is amazing concept. Like it seems kind of stupid, but like when it's like put into the game, it actually sounds like an awesome idea. And then there's mission mode. I love that game. I mean, I love that mode, and I honestly don't get why that has not returned. And I don't get why this is the only game this game is at. This mode has appeared, and God, what is up with my sentences today? Um, I think that might have to do with why I'm sick, because I'm kind of sniffly. That's why I'm kind of sounding different. Like I'm kind of sounding way different today. But so yeah, this track is I mean this game is overall very fun, and it just never gets tiring. Like it it I can take it on the go. The soundtrack is amazing. The tracks are awesome. In fact, this game has my favorite track in the game, which is Waluigi Pinball. I just love this. I just love the track, and I just love the game. It just never gets tiring, and I could just play it for hours, really. There's only one other game that is higher than this, so let's find out what that is. So let's go on to number one. Okay, so number one, if you did the process of elimination, you should get Mario Kart Double Dash. I love this game so much. I love every single track, and this might this might surprise some of you, but this game is my favorite Rainbow Road and my favorite Bowser's Castle. So I can always come back to this track. And my favorite track in this game has gotta be DK Mountain. Um and sometimes like if I'm playing in like some other Mario Kart game, sometimes I'll be wondering what character should I play as. This game solves all my problems because I don't have to play as just one character. I can play as two characters at one time. So, um, I just love this game. Uh, Battle mode is awesome. There's so much great tracks. Like Luigi Circuit, DK Mountain, Peach Beach, Daisy Cruiser, Yoshi Circuit, Mario Circuit, Waluigi Stadium, Mario Coliseum, Rainbow Road, Bowser's Castle. There's just like Dino Jungle, and especially Baby Park. all these tracks are so good. Mushroom City, all these tracks I love. They're nostalgic, and I could just play for hours, honestly. The only thing I really have to complain about this game is the lack of versus mode, but I don't know. I don't know why they didn't add versus mode in this game. It's the same way in Mario Kart 7. Like, I don't get why there's no versus mode. But other than that, I love this game, and um there's not too much characters to there's not too much to unlock either. Like, they're all just there. So, I love this game. You guys can tell me your opinions on what your least favorite to favorite games in the Mario Kart series. Um, Out of any of the Mario Kart games I can recommend, I highly recommend this one the most. It's so fun, and this game is mostly recommended with two players, although you can play one player if you want to, but most people play with two players. Like me, I'm a loner, so I play with just myself. But anyway, that's the end of this video, so see you. See you next time. Peace. See you next time.